Okay, so your fermentation has gone through, it's been pressed, it's gone to barrel, and you've seen the sugar levels have been dropping a little bit every day. Hopefully you're getting the emails, and it goes from 0 to minus 0.5 to minus 1, minus 1.5. It may take a bit of time to get there, but it'll eventually get there. What then happens is you may find that around minus 1 Brix, which is a very, very small level of sugar, we may, if that's in your wine plan, add malolactic culture to the barrel. Now, malolactic culture is a bacterial fermentation. Technically, it's not a fermentation, it's a decarboxylation, but a lot of people just like to call it MLF. So that bacterial fermentation will actually take the malic acid, which is, it's a tart apple acid, and it'll convert it into lactic acid, which is a milk acid, which is much softer. We add it at the end of the fermentation to get it done early, so that then we can have it finish as well at the same time as the primary fermentation. So the sugars have gone down to 0, the malic acid has gone down to 0, and then we can add the sulphur and allow your wine to overwinter. The great thing is about Malo, in the past we used to take it from a bacterial culture, culture it up in apple juice that had no sulphur in it. It will take 2 weeks to get the culture up and then slowly pour a little bit into each barrel. Nowadays, thanks to modern technology, we take these lovely little sachets. Can you hear that? I'm sure you can. Which is freeze-dried bacterial culture. We take these, we tear the top off, and each one of these, this will actually do 10 225 litre barrels. So you'll actually be able to just tip it in the top just as a powdered culture. It drops into the wine, and then within 2 to 3, maybe 4 weeks, the malolactic conversion occurs. And that's the time when you can put your ear to the barrel and you can hear it going pop, pop, like popcorn. So as the sugars drop down and we do look at malolactic, we can add the cultures, which is fine. The other option, and it does mention this in the wine plan, is to go native. Native ML is where we don't add the freeze-dried cultures, and we just allow the natural ML bacteria that's in the barrel to see if it will take the wine through to ML or to dryness of malolactic prior to going to bottle. The problem that we do have with that is that it usually happens in spring. So all the way during the winter months, the wine is sitting there with no sulphur, because as soon as we add sulphur, we tend to kill the malolactic bacteria. We keep the barrel fully topped up quite regularly, and then in spring, when the wine warms up and the wine starts to expand in volume, we find that's also the time when the malolactic will occur natively. Here in San Francisco, it's pretty cold in winter, and probably 95 to 98% of our barrels go through Malo before winter severely hits. It's a good thing to get them done early, and then we have the sulphur all the way through the winter period, which is providing us with protection for oxidation through those cold months.